Hey there, Wargamers, Justin and Painter, and today, boom, we're going to check out some more MechWarrior Dark Age clicks. I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. If you are new here, I appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you alpha strike that like and subscribe button. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for having my back. Appreciate you having my six. Thank you for being an awesome lance mate, star mate, whatever the case may be for you. I appreciate you being here to support what I do. That said, today we're going to be getting into some more MechWarrior Dark Age clicks. I think it's pretty cool to showcase these, and I got some pretty good deal on a couple of the force packs. This one right here is the medium class pack with 6 mechs in there. Got a decent deal on the eBay, so I picked this up. I can't get all of the packs. I would like to get the drop ship and the Republic box, the Davian box, and maybe the other Poseidon or Ares class mechs, but price tags on those are a little expensive, so I'm not going to spend a lot of money on a defunct game. But I will pick up stuff when it's affordable or when I see deals and when I can get trades on Facebook. That said, I do want to showcase this today. We'll check out the contents. We'll take you guys down memory lane and let you see what's in here. And then after we're done, these guys will get put into the collective so that we can start playing with them in our Throwback Thursday videos when I'm able to wrangle someone to play with. All right, so we're going to check out the medium class Solaris VII box here. I think this will be pretty interesting to check out. This box is circa 2007. So this right here, let's see, it's 2023. So it's 16 years? 16 years old. Hadn't seen the light of day in 16 years. That is wild. So I got a picture of the back here. So contents-wise, 6 mechs, 6 gear cards, 6 pilots, 1 24 by 24 map. There are a few more of these faction boxes like this that I'd like to get, but money is a thing, and I can't justify spending a lot of money on this, unfortunately. So I'll trade when I can, but there's some stuff I just can't get a hold of because it's expensive. So yeah, if you guys have any views on anything, let me know. I'd like to get some more. There's a couple of, the heavy one for this is particularly expensive to get a hold of. And then I'd like to get the Heroes boxes to review. I have some of those mechs, but not all of them, so I think it'd be cool to review that too. That said, I think I popped this stuff here. Nope, there's one at the bottom here. So go ahead and get that seal, and get that popped open here. So a box that has not been opened in 16 years, I think I said. And here we go today. Oh boy, a lot of stuff just fell out there. That was unexpected. So you can see the discoloration here. Right, gross looking, but the mechs are reasonably good shape. All things considered, we'll see how many of the dials are jacked up. We've got our map here, which this is when they went over to Solaris VII, which I've made fun of before because they basically have a hex grid system, like classic, so exclusive to this, but for Solaris, so may or may not get used. We've got more of the Solaris tokens, and then a rulebook that explains Solaris. So yeah, I'm more interested in the regular game here. But let's get these cards opened. Okay, get our trash, and then let's pop open our Mech Bros. I gotta tear open the back here. There we go. Because you guys, if you've been on the channel, you're probably similar age bracket. You remember toys like this, right? They have these little ties. Every one of these has a tie, and this goes back to some old stuff. And not only is that, this box is old. So when this box came out, it was 2007. Let's do some quick math here. I was 20, I think, getting ready to turn 20. 20 years old. So I'm 36 now. Wild. Also the irony in this is that at 36 I can kind of afford some more things than I used to be able to do at 20. But not much, and so I only had to wait 16 years before I could afford to do stuff, because at 20 I couldn't afford to do much. I did a lot of trading to get clicks. These came out, I think, around the time that I was exiting the game, unfortunately. But I couldn't afford to do much back then. So college and low-paying jobs and whatnot. So interesting to get a look back on some things I couldn't afford then, and in a defunct game that nobody plays now. Now, I say that, and I'm aware there are people online who play, and I'm going to be trying to do some more on the YouTube channel, but in general, a dead game, right? It's not like I can go to a local game store and just find someone who's playing this, so... But still cool. I've amassed a decent collection from trading on the Facebook, so if some of my friends are interested in playing, we can muddle through the rules and play a game together. Ooh, that arm is stiff. Alright, I don't want to break this guy. Let's pull that out. Okay. And like I said, I would really like to get a hold of the heavy box for this, but the thing's like 80 bucks on eBay, and I can't justify spending the money on it. It's just not in the cards. No pun intended. No pun intended. All right. So we got our 6 Mech Bros. Let's see if we can't line up some of the pilots. So we've got Villa Maricela. She's in Gravedigger. So we've got not that one. That's Gold Digger. Iceberg Gravedigger. Where's Iceberg? This one with the misprint. You guys see that? See the text on that? Super janky. Oof. That's really bad. That's awful. Like, how'd that pass QC? Jeez. Awful. Alright, so also super loose base. At least I guess that beats being stiff and broken. So 177 points. 14, 16 for range. That's super wobbly, so we'll have to be careful. Interesting that it switches over as it gets low on life and actually pulls in a different special power down there, special ability. Okay. Let's see if the heat dial's jacked up. It's not perfect, but it's still functional. Okay. That'll probably have to be glued at some point, but all right. And there is the rear of the card if anyone wants to read about this pilot. And we'll check the ability. 24 points to put in her mech, 6 recruitment, 2-on-1 for bonuses, which is not bad. That's going to give this a +2 to its attack, which is 6. Oof, so that puts it at okay at 8. No, sorry, that's its movement, my bad. So it's going to give it an 8 move. It's going to have a 10 attack and a 22 defense. Yeah. Second chance, optional. When this unit shuts down due to a failed avoid shutdown or avoid shutdown critical heat effect roll a d6 and a result of 4, 5, or 6. This unit is not shut down instead. When this unit makes a ballistic ranged attack, combat attack, it can choose up to 2 targets. Interesting, because it only has 1 on there. Okay. So we've got Gas Kill Joe, and he is in the Sweetness Mech Bro. Which one is that? So Sweetness Exhumer. Heat dial looks all right. All things considered. 214 for range. Yeah, see, this one's way more stiff. Give that a few rotations here. All right, so yeah, checking out some of the abilities. Its click doesn't line up properly. It's like halfway. I feel like some of the quality of these got bad as the game was getting old, but is what it is. This one's coming in at 163 points. Also has a defect on the base. This one's a 221 for this guy, so he's going to give him +2 movement, so 10, 11 attack, 21 defense. Not too bad. Ability. Oh, if you guys want to read his bio, you could pause there, obviously. Superb handling. This unit subtracts 2 from its speed value when it enters a hindering terrain hex instead of 3. This unit does not have to stop when it enters hindering terrain. Yeah, so yeah. I'm assuming, because that references hexes, I'm assuming in the regular game, non-Solaris, she would just follow the rules for normal hindering things. All right, so we've got John Doe Void. Okay, John Void Doe. He's in the Maximus Centurion. This guy here at 158. He's got some tiny little legs. Heat dial. Wow, his melee damage goes up when he gets hurt, or when he gets heat on him. That's interesting. All right, he's a little stiff too. Give him a few rotations here. All right. So he's a melee guy, 14 for ballistic range. With his card, he's going to have a 9 move, 11 attack, 22 defense up front loaded. It's nothing too crazy. Pretty straightforward little back, bro. Okay. And for him, his ability says, oh, I guess you want to read him if you want to. And for his ability, it says, access denied. If this unit is the single target of opposing figure's close combat or special attack, roll a d6 and a result of 5 or 6. The attacker's attack value can't be modified for the attack. Interesting. Okay. His recruitment cost is pretty cheap. Next up, we've got Polnak Mikhail. There's his text if you'd like to read. And he is in the Night Stalker in Rogue. 161. Heat dial, not actually, that rolls pretty good. Reduces a lot of heat. It shunts a lot of heat. 3 heat it shunts when it cools down. The other guys are 2, 2, 2 so far. 3 targets, 0 to 10 energy attack. With the pilot, he's going to come in with a 11 move, a 10 attack, 21 defense. And looks like he does not have a particularly high number of special abilities, and looks like he's going to go down pretty quick. Let's check out his ability. And it says, ride the wave, optional. Modify this unit's speed value by +4 when it makes a charge or death from above special attack. Yeah, so this guy's going to be hauling ass. Interesting. So his speed is +1, so he's a 12. And then he's going to add +4 to, so he's going to do the charge, which I think is half, and then add 4 to it. So basically 10-inch. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Actually, one of the ones I like that pretty well in here. Next up, we've got Morgan Lothar. There's her text if you'd like to read. And she is in Avalon Eisenfaust. So 175, heat dial, still functional. That's good. It's got 14 and 14 range, energy ballistic, even though it's ballistic. Oh, it's not on starting click. Ooh, okay, this one's going to be one of those tough ones. All right, let's see if I can do this without breaking this guy. Some of these old clicks, they get almost dry rotted, and you kind of got to get a decent like grip on them to not break them. So I'm trying to distribute the pressure across the whole model if I can. I've done this where I put like a lot of pressure here, and these will snap off, and sometimes the feet. So I try and get a grip across the whole thing and do the best I can to equally distribute across the whole model on the base the tension. And see, it's not wanting to click that direction. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think we got that at least loosened up a little bit. I've got some that I've had to repair where if the guy didn't break off, the rim shattered. So I've been getting a little bit better. Unfortunately, the first ones I did that were some LEs and stuff, and that sucked. Anyway, 14 range. With the pilot, it's going to have a 9 move, a 12 attack, and 22 defense. Not too bad. Yeah, this one's not even clicking anymore, so you'd have to actually like just pay attention as you're going. These mediums don't have a lot of life, though. For her special ability, we have Can't Run from Trouble. When this unit makes a ranged combat attack, modify its attack value by +1. If the line of fire crosses a hindering terrain feature, crosses or follows a hindering terrain boundary. Interesting. So it helps counteract some of that. And recruits in free for Steiner. And last but not least, we have Amira McDougal with her little cowboy hat. There is her flavor text. And she's in the Gold Digger Violator. His little Gold Digger got melted there. Check the heat dial. Wow. The heat dial appears to be on upside down. Quality control is astounding. You can see that. It's 110 for negatives, but it's upside down. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Dinguses. Yeah, the quality control, like you can definitely tell when you compare these clicks to some of the original ones, like they were phoning it in. So anyway, I'll probably have to, that one looks like it's going to curl up at some point on me anyway, so may have to peel that out, and if we do, I'll just guess flip it around the proper direction since they couldn't figure it out. So with the pilot ability, she's a 221, so it's going to have a 10 move, 12 attack, 22 defense. Not bad. 10 range, melee attack. Wow, up to a 4 as it loses ballistic damage. Melee damage kicks into a 4. Interesting. Yeah, that seems like a pretty stout little guy. And for her ability, This one says, a woman's touch, optional. When this unit succeeds at a close combat attack against a target, roll a d6 on a result of 5 or 6. The next time that target makes an attack, modify its attack value by -2. Interesting. So you almost need like a token or something to remember that with. All right. And last but not least, we'll check out some gear cards. Let's see if we got anything in here I don't already own. So we got Vibroblade. I own one of those. Pretty sure we got Impod. Got reflective armor. I think I have that. I don't think I have a flail. That's new. Reinforced armor, I may or may not have, and impact armor, I don't think I have. So all in all, we have some gear cards I did not own. I get to add to the collection, which is cool. And we've got 6 new mechs that I did not have in my Gunslinger collection for list building. So that will be a nice addition to what we've got here for the channel. And there you have it, folks. That is our review of the medium class Solaris VII action pack from the MechWarrior Dark Age era with the clicks. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any fond memories, thoughts, anything at all from the MechWarrior Dark Age era of gaming, make sure you sound off in the comments below. Be kind if you didn't like that era. Remember, if you're been here long enough, you know that I have fond memories of that. So if we're going to have any kind of a discourse in the chat, make sure it's constructive and not just downright mean, hopefully. Hopefully it's not too mean, because if it wasn't for the clicks, I wouldn't be doing what I do today. It's a nice little short story that I share quite often, so if you're watching this, you probably know. That said, as always, and I almost went on another little tangent there, you guys know if I don't sign off, I will find something to ramble about. So as always, keep rolling your dice, keep painting your models, and I will catch you guys next time. If you made it this far, you're probably a viewer that already hits that like button when you see a video come up. You're probably already a subscriber, and you probably jump into the comments down below to help support the channel, to help support that algorithm. But if you're looking for some other ways to help support the channel too, make sure you check the description down below. Maybe you want to pick up some paints from Monument Hobbies. That's my paint of choice. The Pro Acrylic line is chef's kiss, good stuff. Maybe you want to check out some of the offerings from Death Designs, where I work in my day job. We got plenty of 3D printed products, as well as MDF terrain, some of the stuff that I have designed myself and we play with here on the channel. And if you're looking to bolster your Battletech ranks, miniatures, and offerings, make sure you check out Bobby from Fortress Miniatures and Games. He's one of the main supporters of the channel as well, and supporting any of these companies helps support what I do and helps to ensure that I can continue to bring content to all of you. If you want to become a super supporter, I highly recommend you guys check out the Patreon. You guys give that extra little edge to help push more content out, and I really do appreciate that. And my ultimate goal on the channel is to continue to be able to not only put out the content we have now, but to get to a point where you can put out more content later, whether that be battle reports or painting tutorials or just more rambles, anything at all. I'd like to be doing more content for you. This is something that I enjoy. I like being able to cast a light into the darkness to bring a little bit of hobby positivity to all of you and make you feel good, and also enjoy playing games myself. As we do the final sign off here though, I do want to go ahead and switch on over and do the scroll of awesome to showcase all the Patreon supporters, the super supporters of the channel, to give them some recognition for helping support what I do. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time.